Come on, Mike. What you need your phone for? No, you trying to watch me pick my plays. You cheating, bro.
First drive, instead second down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's Jackson. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 55 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson. Really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy is simply sensational.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 7.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. First down, Carolina.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of
13 yards, first down, Panthers.
First down.
To the air again with Bridgewater. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
You should never control him.
And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. A big play there for the Panthers. 49 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Panthers 14, Ravens 7. Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. From the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First and 10 at the 44.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now Jackson. Dancing to his left. He'll run it.
Oh, I could
He'll
have
be out just a
scored.
yard or two shy of the 30.
Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson before you can hem him in.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Panthers 14, Ravens 7.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Big Derek Brown making the stop.
The 14-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Justin Tucker.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Cannon on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. The throw over the middle, taken in. The 20.
Yeah,
Touchdown, Carolina.
Complete.
DJ Moore, 78 yards. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right.
Oh,
and
my
that one was
God.
nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down.
Incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Yeah, and that will be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
He's got Snead. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
I wasn't going to run it. I was just trying to get him.
In there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Nah, I probably wouldn't.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Dobbins. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Gain of 7. Brings up
Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a carry for Dobbins.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Ball carrier. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Jackson's going to keep it.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
and goal.
I'm scoring. Whether you like it or not.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. From the gun, Jackson rolling to his right. He can, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
I should have threw the ball,
and the
but
Ravens
I
are
feel
an
like
extra point away from tying the football game.
Well, I mean,
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
she was in for 2 points away.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Makai?
Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Ravens 28, Panthers 21. Justin Tucker to kick
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I should have put the quarters on 6, bro.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
at their own 25-yard line.
Give me another one, bro.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We're getting closer here now to halftime, and we may need that halftime break just because there hasn't been much of a break in this first half. A lot of points being put up.
Not much room to breathe, is there? Because these guys are going up and down the field. And let's face it, if you're the offensive coordinator for either squad, pretty happy with what you're saying. If you're the defensive coordinator,
you're not so happy.
You're frantically searching for something that'll work. You're on the headset talking to your assistant. You're checking your play sheet. You're going through your memory banks of all the tape you've watched. You've got to come up with something, anything that'll help slow them down.
Searching for answers. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Panthers.
That's what I'm talking about.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
A gain of 22 yards.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this. Or keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Looking to throw again on second down. Bridgewater. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he's got his man. It's Samuel.
Whoa,
Touchdown,
nice.
Carolina.
Did you really
Curtis
see that?
Samuel. As time expires in the first half. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen. But when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
It really has, especially as of late. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
At the 37-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now Jackson on first down. And this one caught by Dez Bryant.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now Dobbins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He's brought down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Jackson going to run. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Steps away to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defense.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have broken the tie.
This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
You know you a fumble.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
No, like, while you're in the touchdown doing
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
38-yard line.
What's she doing, typing?
Well, they run the option on second down. Now Bridgewater, quick throw out wide to Samuel.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards there, first down.
Panthers.
To throw, Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. That's to McCaffrey, complete. It'll be a gain of 8 yards.
You was
and
looking for the wide receiver outside.
To throw is Bridgewater. Forced out to his left. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And the Panthers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
But what is he doing? Trying to call audible, but you don't know how to do it fast.
And the Panthers in for the score.
complete to Christian.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Joey
Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
But Karan crying.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And here we are, almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Jackson on first down. He'll try and run it. First down and more for Jackson. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Buying time to his left. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final
Why do you have like 600 yards?
We're back now in Baltimore. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. They'll run here with Dobbins.
Why do they do that?
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Flushed out right. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Yetur Gross-Matos able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's 4th down.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Oh, no, he lost the football. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football.
Yeah, the biggest thing they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest.
What was I doing?
Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And he's got some space here. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
I ain't gonna play with you. Tell him, Karan, he got set up for the
They
bait.
erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we?
Yeah.
Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that 2nd play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone.
Go ahead, fumble again.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Panthers take over first and 10.
Karan, bro, tell him he got set up for the bait.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Carolina.
Look at the left linebacker.
Throwing is Bridgewater. They'll roll him out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
No.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
It's caught at the 10. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Robbie Anderson, 56 yards. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
We can figure out why they went for two there, right? At one, you want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. He'll have a first down past the 40. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 75 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
I'm a dude with the sticks.
Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the two-point conversion.
You know the strength in here, right?
From the gun, it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
41.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. From the gun, Bridgewater on the move to his left. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. Uncorks one for Davis.
No!
If you were me,
Why did the corner
and
come
he'll take this
through?
into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Mike Davis, 55 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the fourth. So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for two. Here's Bridgewater being chased out left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
47. Ravens 46. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Not bad.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Here's a give to Dobbins. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
At the 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use it. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. 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 I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish him.
The score that puts him in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. And you mess up, it could come back at you a long way.
And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants at the Yale Bowl? Right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And all the way down to the 9. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Bridgewater, flush to his right. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey.
You bet he caught it.
It'll be 2nd and goal.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eye guys gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't.
So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
His ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down one. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Full live skipped everything, bro. I didn't even see it.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And his throw here is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Here's Bridgewater. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47, and he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
At the 32-yard line.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
Dobbins, the ball carrier.
Trey Boston up to make the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Bro, it won't let me turn it away.
Now a handoff for Dobbins. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. A great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
All of them wasn't Lamar. Like 300 of it was Lamar. No, it's not. Bro. Passing over had 66. First down I had 22. Oh my god. Oh my god. Man, I should have posted it. Oh, I gotta hurry up and start a game. I gotta hurry up before copyright. Because one time YouTube was tripping talking about some copyright.
Never a cap, out of the draft, watching me bow. As soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them out, breaking them out, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, maybe the shoes, maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the crew. You need a win, we need a win, that's all we do.
Boy.
I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them. Time I was dying and out, had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be, playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast, I family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Read on with the gang now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field, kind of drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill, ain't nothing just the hill.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Buffalo Bills.
Mark. Say what? Bro, take that, bro. Shut up.
Sitting in the chair. Wow. What's wrong with you?
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Taken in the end zone.
Mari.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Join the stream.
don't want to go in this thing.
I couldn't pause it. It was on you.
Oh, the sheriff play.
Bruh, I don't got time, bruh. Bruh, come on, bruh. Go back to sleep before I steal you.
I can't go back to sleep. I'm up now. Why are you going to
Karan, bro, you should have saw how I beat him.
You mean tired?
What's low?
God. You can sleep on. You gotta go work tomorrow. You can sleep all.
Pick a play, bro. You got 8 seconds. You better put an emotion on this play.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Escaping the pressure right.
Ooh.
5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Forced out to his left.
You don't know that? What?
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are, and I know.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Intercepted. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Jackson to throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Quentin Jefferson able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Pop out.
From the gun, Jackson.
Why I can't?
He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 33 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone to give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Tucker able to connect
I'm streaming.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
What you still gotta do with me?
I'm just saying.
Fielding in the end
Get
zone.
South on her.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Going deep for Diggs. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for the Bills touchdown.
Number 14.
Stephon Diggs.
He playing 30 yards off and still get burnt.
And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And I beat Mari, so I know I can beat you.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
You did not have a better idea.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
If I can find it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack there by Trent Murphy. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play call.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Flush to his right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner, forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
I'm about to say it's like he stopped.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. So the shotgun snap to Allen. The quick slant caught it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Up 2nd and goal.
Look at him dying.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bills have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Petey? Is it Petey?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Buying time to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
They won't let me pick my play.
Down Buffalo.
Who is that talking? I'm about to say he sounded like Joey.
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll buy some time right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Throwing on first down is Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Finding Knox there, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a second down coming up. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On third and long, it's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills will extend their lead.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the gun, Jackson. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Oh, no.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it'll bring up third down.
Thus far, they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield.
No,
get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
I want to kill my
On
third down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble. 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the... Willie Snead all alone.
Come on now, man. Come on now. Come on.
Touchdown. Willie Snead, 48 yards. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Why are you tired?
What? Because she's tired, dude.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Throwing again on second down. Allen going deep for Diggs. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. From the shotgun, he'll throw. Quick slant to Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They won't let me pick a play.
Tyson.
But call a timeout. Press pause. Bruh. Bruh, how does this go give me a flag?
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Bruh, that is
The
gay.
delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Hold on, we ain't got time to call each other. We ain't got time to call each other. I'm innocent. Hit up on the D-pad or down.
Throwing again. Jackson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
I was not about to look at
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 16. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
Tell him, Karan, set him up for the bait. Set him up for the
From the
bait.
red zone now, here's Jackson on first down.
Ooh.
The end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone,
Bro, here we go with this
along the
again.
way,
Here we go
he
with
should
this
have
again.
kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself,
why
I'm a
does he
quarterback,
keep
I've got to
doing
throw
this
it.
to
He
me?
bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Oh, we gotta wait 16 seconds.
Bro, who was sitting at the control that hard? What are you doing there for? Y'all playing Madden.
That's mine.
So that means you can break your damn control?
Now I'm about to score.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson being chased out left. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Hey.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Ravens on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Escaping the pressure right. Hammering from the goal line. He loses the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all they needed. 1st down. They'll run with Dobbins. And he's into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Came back on you, your dog water, your dog water.
And the Ravens can take the lead now.
Bro, here we go, bro. Here we go
These
again.
two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Let's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together.
Bro, Mario, you
and
let me
really
come
bunch
back,
them
bro.
up when we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf.
You can't say it because I had to raise it.
That's what we've seen
Bro,
with these
Karan,
offenses.
turn your
Yeah, it's
fan
been an
on.
absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch.
Bro, it sounds like air. I'm at win, not air.
So that'll back him up 5.
Are you gonna be funny? I'm about to score him. Your dog water.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Here's Jackson operating from the gun. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Andre Roberts now to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Jackson dancing to his left. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Flushed out right.
You better get that off. I was about
he
to
just
say.
throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They got the ball in great field position after the fumble, but this defense tried to stand tall.
They certainly are, and a lot of times after you pick up a fumble or get an interception, you have momentum on your side. You kind of walk through a defense and score. Not so fast, not in this case.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Steps away to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have broken the tie.
I thought he was going to fumble too.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spot?
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got
Here
home.
we go, bro.
It got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Madden, fix your game. Fix your game. I know we're not about to be like this. K-Dot, believe.
Very good kickoff for Baltimore.
Oh, no. Bad
Tucker
kick.
now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Oh, at least a mistake.
Here's the all-pro
No, I was
returner from
screaming
2018,
up, so
Andre Roberts. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
I don't care if they do it now. They can do it all they want.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Look at you, Don.
And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Operating from the gun, Allen eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
On second down, here's Allen. Forced out to his left. He's going deep for Brown. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
16 yards.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this from both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, and now it's second down.
Oh, no. No, you're not about to do this. You're not about to do my boy dirty.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A final shot before half for Allen. He hits Beasley right side. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Both these offenses have been in
They just
fine
broke
form.
up.
What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end
So you
zone
think they're
for a
going to do that
touchback.
together? Hey.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game where Jackson can really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks...
Oh, yeah, I got to pause. Come on. Come on.
And you're exactly right. Second half with the lead. This is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43.
Is it really? Maybe.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
I won.
And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
At the Bills' 24-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And now he'll tuck it and run. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone.
Because it's open, my guy. You took every
Jackson,
tackle.
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football. That his 2nd touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was really there and how much he created just through his talents. In any event, Lamar Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. Maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah.
Taken in the end zone.
He was
And
up
he'll
by
be
like
brought
3
down shy of
touchdowns.
the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their
Bro,
next
he
drive.
only got like 1 touchdown this game.
On first down, Allen working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. All up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey.
From the gun, Allen escaping the pressure right. He's got it complete to Diggs right side. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
You said go ahead.
26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Bro, I can't hear
in
you, bro.
Raven
I'm not
territory
talking to
now.
you,
Here's
bro.
a 1st and 10 at the 38. Allen finds
What the
Croft as tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Tackled him with his meat.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Devin Singletary there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. His throw caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills draw a bit closer. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Karan, you know what he's talking
And
about?
that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Karan, you know what he's talking about?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
This pass into the arms of Snead. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in first down.
You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze the throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books.
It's on the string.
But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Flushed out right.
Bro.
For the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trent Murphy. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Oh, shoot. No way he caught a pick.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
A gain of
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the Ravens' 41-yard line.
Karan, that's CJ that just said that?
You said what?
That's CJ that just said I want to play too?
Operating from the gun. Allen works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Allen's throw is complete, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Rolling to his right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now Allen again, buying time to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. Good job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen, eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary there to make the grab. And the Bills have retaken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
32. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
I got Seth muted.
Interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
A third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up second and 10.
Throwing again. Jackson. Caught by Snead over the middle. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play, first down.
It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end that went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
We're in Baltimore, third quarter action, second and 10.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2 yards, my boy. 2 yards, my boy.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ravens on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Jackson. He can run for it, and he will. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter?
I really could have scored if I would
the
have
pass
rolled
rush
out.
is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they
You see what
create?
he got?
Space, and he
He's
takes
a
off.
party. Why are you calling?
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Chef, bro, you heard what I said
Jackson
when you
on
played
first down. Being chased out left. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 16-yard line.
Chef, what did you call me for?
Jackson dancing to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
No, bro. What was it?
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
And I blow up.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception. And I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Not much there, only a yard.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on.
All right,
3rd down.
well, you could have won.
That's a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances of trying to win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Steps away, and he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Like a freight train off the edge. Calais Campbell with a sack.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Flush to his right. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
43-yard line.
I don't know. I didn't know. Jeez,
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. 20.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another big play here as they strike for 31. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already. Forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So now it's 4th down and short, and whatever they do, run or pass it, they've got to pick up the first here.
Yeah, and you mentioned running it. That is still an option, but as you've also said, they've got to do it quickly and get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tucker on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th. But there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
So y'all not getting on Warzone? No Warzone
Bills
tonight?
come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to put them deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's back to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
Let me shoot.
If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
To throw is Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
I was about to say,
unable to connect, incomplete.
They
took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive can get wings, it's 4th down.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Oh, no, that's you, Mark?
Good gain there on first down. And keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking.
Mark, that's game,
nice
bro.
hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Not in any rush offensively. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I want him to pick a play again.
First down and 10 yards to go.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, You get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 now.
Come on up in here, man.